Now we could have some issues here.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with two away. The pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Zobrist is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Two left for Colorado as they're unable to. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw gets him, two down. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got two quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
The 1-1 home. There's a fastball that misses.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line drive to left. Dahl is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here, 2-1. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Nolan Arenado.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Almora. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping up to the plate, number 13. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Almora.
And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, David Dahl.
Dahl.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Almora coasts under it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And it's fouled away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Chris Bryant.
And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kepler has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we're deadlocked now. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
First offering on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone! I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That misses. 2-0.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Popped up. Under it is Rizzo. One away. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Now to the plate, Herman Marquez. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Zobrist will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2-0 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one just missed outside. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Ben Zobrist is on deck. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Down the third baseline. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Line hard, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning to this season.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. inside and low, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 6th home run on the season for him as we are all tied at 5. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Stepping in now, number 13. Murphy's got it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Ready for another chance? David Dahl. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Arenado stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. In to score is the runner from 3rd. It's now a 6-5 ball game, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Pickoff move to second, and they got him. From the stretch. Late that time for a strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt, and that ends the inning. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Next for the Cubs, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Scott Oberg takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Into the box now, Chris Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Oberg, 28 years old. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
4-1. This one is launched. Look at this. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here's Javier Baez.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Grounded to short. And that's the second out. Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
And that misses for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that Steve Cishek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 41.
Striding in for the Rockies, Max Kepler. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Chris Iannetta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
One and two as he chases the slider.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Scott Oberg.
Trace Thompson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Trace Thompson.
This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is with. retired. So they go quiet. Chris Russin is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more, and he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2, and a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Albert Almora. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Here's Daniel Murphy now, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit weakly on the ground to short, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Justin Wilson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead-off base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Almora. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Behind 0-2 now. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And this could be an at-bat to look back on when this one's all said and done. Tying run at third, but a double play would end the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 pitch on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's set, and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And now everybody's running. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
1-1 to Schwarber. And he takes a called strike 2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Here's Chris Bryant now.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Now here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Sinking liner toward left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. To first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. David Bodie will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Again, he sends it out of play. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. This remains a 7-all tie. Brian Dunsing is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32. Brian.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He was a ground out victim last time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist has it in his tracks. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Russin.
Charlie Blackmon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Charlie Blackmon.
Bryant is over to take a look at it. That average pushing up near 350 now. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Lifetime against Brian Dunsing. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now a swing and a soft liner, and Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He swings and grounds it to short, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. And a look there at part of downtown Denver as we get set for the 9th inning from the home of the Rockies, Coors Field. Brian Shaw will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Shaw, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ben Zobrist. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. Fouled away. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Boy, quick cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Striding into the box, Daniel Murphy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. No balls and one strike. The ground is short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And that's the first out.
Now batting, number 13.
Stepping up now, number 13. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
3-0 to him now. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. So digging in now, David Dahl. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber giving chase. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Strand one, still tied 7-7.
Leading off for the Cubs. Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ball one to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Now a foul tip here, but it's held onto by Iannetta to preserve the strikeout. Nicely done. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit out towards second. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
Ryan Shaw.
Miguel Montero will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Montero.
Pop high in the air. Murphy is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Wade Davis takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 71.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A ball and no strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. 1 and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ben Zobrist. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Popped him up. Arenado shading to his right, and the inning is over. So no runs on it. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 1, will take his first hacks here.
Number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Soft liner towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A winning run is at first base.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Runners going. That's a strike to throw down. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Nolan Arenado. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And he'll be back in standing up. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Almora. Gone! Santa Maria, game over.
Oh God, yes. Finally.
Two-run shot to left
Nice,
center,
nice.
and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Wade Davis claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
No errors. They left 7 under. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTV trains on the C line, the Mineral, and the E line from Lincoln are available down the street at Union Station. Bus service is available outside HB on the corner of 22nd and Lake Street.